Hi everyone, my name is Molly and I am backpacking for 10 months. I'm currently in Santorini and today I want to show you my expenses as a backpacker here in one of the biggest paradises in the world. It's not big, but it's like the main paradise you want to go to if you're rich or broke or wherever. So I'm going to show you that it's easy to stay in Santorini cheaply and not in those very expensive villas with expensive food and stuff. So yes, keep on watching and you will figure out how much I spend in one day in Santorini and how much you can spend here in Santorini if you want to go as a backpacker. My name is Molly and today I'm going to show you my budget for today. Well, not exactly my budget because I do have a budget, but sometimes you can go under, sometimes you can go over budget. So today I am in Santorini and I want to show you what I spend of money in one day. And I have plans to go to Red Beach and then to Oya, and I stay in Fira, so I'm gonna have to take some buses. I also have to find some lunch and dinner. I just had breakfast at my hotel. Yes, I'm staying at a hotel and not a hostel. They have hostels here, but I'm going to talk about that more very soon. So to get to Red Beach you have to take the bus from the bus station in Fira, and the bus goes to Parissa, but you have to stop at Accommodation and you just let the bus, there's like a cashier walking around the bus, so you pay on the bus your ticket and you just say that you're going to Red Beach and then you pay for that ticket. Okay, there's a bit of a hike to go to the Red Beach, but as I look at it, it's not, the beach isn't red, it's like the mountains around it. But they're supposed to come from the volcano, both the Red Beach and the Black Beach. I have to Google that to figure out more details. But gosh, the ocean is so blue here. Oh, you have to be careful when you walk here, there's a lot of rocks. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Place. I wish I could stay longer, but I have to go back to catch my bus back to Fira to go find some lunch before I take the bus to Oya. Thing here is that during this low season or pre-season, there's not a lot of buses. It's one every 1.5 hours, and that is fine, but to be able to go to several places in one day, you kind of have to you cannot stay for a very long time in each place before the bus goes back. So I'm heading back to the bus station, no, the bus stop, and I'll see you there. So I made it back to Fira and now I have 45 minutes before my bus to Oya. So I've gone to Main Street and I'm going to sit down and write some postcards because I can't really do anything in 45 minutes, as you have to be at the bus station like 10 minutes before it leaves. And to go find something to eat now is just too early, so when I get to Oya, I'm gonna go and find some lunch. Let's see if I can find something. I just had lunch at this beautiful place. And I had the cheapest thing on the menu. It was a Greek salad. I'm not really big on salads, but I thought it was okay. And one iced tea, so that was 6.50 plus 2.50, so €9 lunch. Not the cheapest, but I still know what I'm going to eat for dinner, and I know that that will be way much cheaper. So that was fine. And here in Oya right now, it's still March. There's not a lot of restaurants open. I found 2, but during summer there's probably going to be a lot more to choose from, both in pricing and in and what kind of food you will like. I'm picking up a pita gyros, of course. For dinner I have a chicken pizza gyros. That was only €3.10, and I'm quite happy with that price. There's a lot of food for me, and I just enjoy eating something takeaway when it's this late. Well, it's around 8:15. It's dark and it's cold outside, so I'm back at the hotel, going to watch on Netflix and eat my dinner. And I'll see you in a little bit, okay? Hi! I'm now back at the hotel. I've finished my dinner and I'm ready to go through my expenses of the day. So, to start off, breakfast was about €6 because I bought it from the grocery store a few days ago. Bread, cheese, juice and stuff, so I can eat that for several days. So my breakfast is 6, and my lunch was this Greek salad for $6.50 and an iced tea for $2.50, I think. And that was my lunch. And for dinner I did the chicken gyro. Chicken pita gyro. It's very important that you say pita because you get it in this pita, and if you don't say pita you get this platter, and it's way more expensive. So I paid $3.10 for my dinner today. And that is in total 18.1 euros for food today. I also went on some buses. I went to Red Beach and back to Fira, and then from Fira to Oya. And that would be 180 plus 180 plus 160 plus 160, and that would be in total 6.8 euros for travel today. And for my accommodation, I have this hotel room. I thought I was a flashbacker. Apparently I'm not, because I pay 27 euros a night, but it turns out that that's what you have to pay right now. I was looking like for a week, like a week ago, I looked into going to a hostel, because there is this Santorini camping and hostel place you can go and stay, and that was 10 euros a night. But now that I'm checking and trying to find it online, I cannot find it on either booking.com or Hostel World, which is the two main apps that I use for booking my accommodation. I cannot find any of them, so this is one of the cheapest hotels right now, and that is 27 euros. I did, however, check, because we're now in March, it's pre-season and there's not a lot of tourists here, so the prices are quite low. But then I went online to check where what the price would be on this hotel in middle of July, and from being 27 euros right now a night, in mid-July it's 126 euros, so the prices go up. And I also looked into hostels, and it seems like the cheapest hostels here in Santorini during summertime is about 40 euros a night. So you have to calculate that in if you're coming here in the summertime and not in spring or off season like I am. So in total, I spent 51.9 euros today with accommodation, food and travel. That is not a lot, but it's still much for a backpacker. I'm very looking forward to going to Asia when that time comes, because it's going to be way cheaper than here, but still 52 euros a day is not a lot, especially if you delete my accommodation, you would be back to about 25 euros, 24 euros a day on transportation and food. And if you're going to stay in a hostel and you add that 40 instead of my 27, you would be up in like 65 euros a night, well, each day for staying here. And that is not the worst. As you know, the Santorini is a well-known place, and there is a lot very expensive accommodation here on the island. So I hope that you liked following me, and turns out I'm not really a flashpacker right now as I thought I was, but you can do this even cheaper. You can do your lunch back at the hotel as I could have done, because I have my cheese and bread and stuff. That could be cheaper, but then again, I do not have a kitchen, so I'm not able to cook. You might have the ability when you're in a hostel. I haven't really checked the amenities in the hostels, to be honest, but sometimes you're able to cook in the hostels, and that could be cheaper. Also for the dinner, but the dinner bag is 3.10 euros for me today, and that is quite a good price for dinner. And you can always pay more for snacks. As you can see in the corner, I have some Pringles from the other day. Maybe you want to have some wine. Wine is quite cheap here in Greece. So you're able to do this quite cheaply, and also very expensive if you want to do that. But this was my follow my budget today kind of thing. I didn't really have a budget. I just wanted to see how much I was able to, well, how much I would pay for just a normal day here in Santorini. I haven't done any activities. I haven't done any sport event stuff. I haven't, as you've seen, I went to Red Beach, which I absolutely recommend. Absolutely loved Red Beach, and I did go to Oya to see the sunset. But I did not take a boat over to the volcano. I did not do any water sport things. I did not do any sorts of expensive activities, which you are able to do during the summer. I don't think that there is a lot to do right now. But you also have the ability to rent a car here, rent a scooter, anything, and sometimes that could be cheaper if you are several people instead of taking the bus everywhere, because for each stop you go off the bus, you have to pay for a new ticket, even though it's the same route. If you just go to the next stop, you still have to pay a new ticket. So I hope this helped you a little bit. I hope this was interesting. I will try to do this more if you're interested in me doing that. But right now I am going to go back to my bed and just watch some Netflix and have a nice night in. I hope to see you when my next video comes out, and please hit the like button and click subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!